Do you want to see what's coming up in your love dynamic? You and them reading. One spread for you, one spread for them. Based over the next 6 months. You might have your eye on somebody. Might be in a relationship. Might be the dreaded situationship. Who knows? I am also happy to psychically spy on your ex. And you can get these for friendship as well. I'm thinking I need to add a little comment box on Stan Store. Just in case somebody wants friendship one. Oops, excuse me. So, right, spread one is you. Let's see what comes out. Excuse me, lot of fingers. Right, 1, 2, 3. Right, so we start off with the page of swords. Swords are where we think words we use. Court cards can be an energy within ourselves, can be the energy of somebody else around us. Pages are more youthful energy, don't have the knowledge or experience of the kings and the queens, don't have the full motion of the knights, more about giving something a go. The page of swords, if it's you, which I don't think it is blue sky thinking, thinking outside the box, being more creative and playful. I feel like this is the other person. Now, the page of swords is an adult who acts like a child, and this page specifically is like a Peter Pan type character, completely delusional, off in Fantasyland all the time, making a lot of promises, spinning a lot of rhetoric, and never actually showing up. And you've seen this person for who they really are. 10 of Cups in the reverse. Cups, water emotions. Upright position, I call this the happy family card. There's a couple arm in arm, kiddies dancing under the rainbow. Talks about a wish fulfillment on an emotional level. It's in the reverse position. You're realizing that if you stay in this person's energy, it's not gonna lead to that. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Pentacles, earth, money, finance, non-financial wealth. That's what I'm investing our time, effort, and in. Upright position, we've got the 2 homeless figures trudging here through the snow. One at the front's looking down, little Timmy on his crutches looking up. They're going, Christ almighty, what we're going to do here, left out in the cold. Pentacles, stained glass window of the church. They're actually starting to notice it. So it's going, right, this person's making me feel left out in the cold. I might need a bit of support from some friends or family or something along those lines. Let's continue. Right, seven of Pentacles in the reverse position, sorry. So you're the chap in the garden looking over the fruits or flowers, not ready for harvest yet, needs to get to 10. Upright position, it's going in the right direction. Reverse position, things have gone off course, right? So I generally call this the stick or twist card. Do we stick and hope it turns around, or do we twist and go in a new direction? And I think this collective is going to be going in a new direction. 10 of Swords. 10's completion cards. Okay, got to cover it up. It's a body face down with swords in its back. It can talk about self-limiting beliefs. In this case, it's been feeling stabbed in the back by this person. Overall outcome card. The Devil. Dun dun dun. Right, so the Devil card for me talks about either leaning on toxic crutches and vices, or being chained to some kind of toxic karmic energy. For some of this collective, you are going to still be a little bit like, because you've seen this person as they really are. This next process for you is processing it. Okay. Some of you will be stuck there, kind of going, "Oh, I can see this person as they really are, but I've got to let it go." Blah 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 blah. I don't want to live in a cold Mitchell. Blah blah blah. Yeah, for others of you, it's just about seeing this connection was toxic. This person is being ruled by devil energy, dark energy, and that's power, corruption, lust, greed, etc., etc. Obstacles or blockages. High Priestess. So the High Priestess is one of the divine feminines. She's divine feminine on a more spiritual based level. Now she's about duality, balance. She's connection with spirit and she's intuition. I feel like this collective at some point thought this could be some kind of divine connection of some sort, and it wasn't. It's devil energy. It's been ruled and run by devil energy. Removing any blockages. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Wands fire action. Knights don't have the knowledge or experience of the kings and the queens, more so than the pages, but they're more about forward motion. Knights in any kind of love-based readings, like the Cavalier, the Don Juans, they're here today, gone tomorrow. It's in the reverse position. What you need to realize is, A, this person was in this flighty energy because they're just a child, really. And B, I want to say it was designed, this connection was designed to stop you actually pushing forwards. It's got a little bit of a tinge of TI to it, as in targeted individual. And it's like they've come in to deliberately block you or stop you, right? So let's go on to them and get the clarifiers. See how this all comes together. Right. Round. Right, okay, so we start off with the Five of Swords in the reverse. Swords there, where we think words we use. They're the person in the foreground, there's two figures that laid the swords down, walking away. It generally talks about difference of idea, direction, opinion, etc., and who's going to come out on top. Well, in this case, they've come in a Page of Swords as energy, and you've gone, no, not playing this game. So they've had to back down. They've had no choice but to back down. We then got the Tower card in the reverse. So the Tower card is a fixed card. It's the Awakening card. So let's go through it in the upright. So we've got the tower there, struck by lightning. It's on fire. There's people jumping out. It's cracking. It's crumbling. This tower was this connection. It's been built on rocky foundations and it needs to come down. Now, tower cards are always, always, always for our long-term good, whether we like what happens or not. 1 time out of 10, they're positive. 9 times out of 10, they're tough and destructive. Now, the idea of a tower card is the universe goes, right, you're in this timeline here. We need you over here. There's something you've not done, said, change shifted, whack, splat, get over there. Now, the idea after the tower card is you pick yourself up, you dust yourself off, and you press forward regardless of what's happened. Now, it's in the reverse position. It's either self-imposed, which I don't think it is. I think it's kind of saw it coming. So I feel like this person is aware because they've had to back down and they've come in this flighty Page's energy that this isn't a big surprise that I'm getting karma dropped on me. Judgment. Okay, talks about either internal or external judgment. Hold fire on that one because it's in the upright. I would have expected to see that in the reverse. Right. Okay. I'm going to go a little bit left field with that judgment card. For that for me is saying that this is karma based. They're being judged by source for their actions. 9 of Swords, swords are where we think words we use. They're the person in bed, head in the hands, crying. It talks about periods of stress, sleepless nights, and depression. Swords here represent a ladder. It's talking about changing the mindset, climbing the ladder, getting out of dodge. World card in the reverse. So the world's the last of major arcanas. It means big cycle complete. So whereas tens are ongoing cycles, the world's the end of a big one. Okay. I feel it's more in regard to this person's behavior. Okay. And being stuck in that devil energy, because in the upright position we understand it's gone as far as it can do, it's hit glass ceiling time, it's time to leave it behind, move forwards. Reverse position, they're still holding on to an old cycle. Overall outcome card, High Priestess in the reverse. Okay, so they're not following their intuition, they're not following the signs and synchronicities. They could be being blocked because of that devil energy that they've dipped into. Obstacles or blockages, sorry. Chariot in the reverse. Okay, this is often advice for you. So the Chariot for me talks about either the energy around us or questions of should I do it, is the time right? Oops, excuse me, confirmation burp. Apparently I don't do that. I've been drinking tea. The energy around us or questions of should I do it, is the time right? It's in the reverse position. Hold fire on that one. Removing any blockages. Hanged Man in the reverse. So the Hanged Man for me is a leap of faith card. Yes, the Fool is as well, but the Fool has other meanings, such as starting a brand new cycle, being a bit more present, etc. The Hanged Man is always a leap of faith card for me because we're stuck with a decision. Left path, right path, stick, twist. The problem is you're looking for guarantees. Life don't work like that. What you're being asked to do is take that leap of faith in a new direction. Leave this person in the dirt. If they attempt to come in, I've got the Devil card again at the bottom. If they attempt to come in some kind of Page's energy with some kind of questioning or apologies, just ignore it. Okay, ignore it. Cut them off. Don't push forwards with any contact. Yeah. There you go. It's got a heavy feel to it. Like I say, what I'm saying is, with it being targeted individual, I think that this person's been manipulated by some devil energy along the way, and has deliberately been trying to block your progress forwards. for me, this feels like this is already kind of panned out, and I think you're kind of at the outcome here. I know these are normally divination readings, but I feel like this is already panned out. You've already done that process, and they might be coming in for some contact. So just cut them off, just ignore it, and push forwards. Okay. If you want a personalised reading, link on my socials. It's called Stun Store. You and them readings available same day guaranteed. Ta-ta.